Krista says, I find myself sabotaging. Oh, did we just cover this? I think we did. I retired 4 months ago after 49 years working in my career. Wow, that's a big career. My expectation was that I would smash the business. Now I have time, but it's not happening. And I find myself wanting to enjoy my deserved retirement and find myself giving myself permission to do all kinds of things other than the business. And then time slips away. I know the answers to what to do with scheduling, but I find myself rebelling against it. Again, if you've spent 49 years being conditioned that you're not a business person, do you think there's a little bit of inertia you're going to have to get over for that? As soon as you own yourself, as you own your identity, as you step into your power, as we call it, this is who I am. As a result of this is who I am, that is what you will do. You heard me talk about identity several times. When I walk into a gym and I teach them my health and vitality seminar, because who shows up for the workout is what happens in the gym, not what your training schedule is, not what your workout routine is. It's almost irrelevant. The biggest factor for what happens in the gym, aka what happens to your physical body, is not what you do in the gym. It's who shows up to the gym. How many people agree with that? So we work on who's showing up. I have an identity when I go in the gym that draws on warrior and sovereign energy. You don't want the lover energy on the leg press, right? Not at 300 kilos. That's not going to build strength, right? That's going to get you in touch with the reasons why you shouldn't be there. It's going to distract you. It's going to want to connect with other people in the gym or watch something on your iPhone or do anything other than bringing your energy to bear on what it is you're there for. And I have a ritual when I'm in the changing rooms and I put on my belt and my gloves. Anyone remember that old film from Sylvester Stallone, Over the Top, where he did the arm wrestling? Okay, yeah, two would be marvelous. So anyway, in that film, Sylvester Stallone was basically an arm wrestling guy trying to arm wrestle to make money for his kid, and he had a baseball cap, and he had a switch that kind of switched his personality. Before he sat down, he would turn the cap around, and that was kind of a permission slip, if you call it that, for him to enter this new state of focus. He was a different person when he was arm wrestling than when he was walking down the street, and he gave himself this symbol. And when I go in a gym, I have something similar, but the verbalization that I use to kind of anchor it in is, this is who I am, this is what I do. When I step into the athlete version of me, that is the language pattern. Now, if I'm relaxing at home and I'm walking my dogs and I'm enjoying a nice steak, or I'm in that kind of mood, that's not a mood that really wants to go and sit on a leg press and kick out 300 kilo, right? It's like, because who I am there is not that guy, right? Who you are in 49 years of working for a career is not the business person. So creating a ritual that creates an identity that allows you to step into that identity and declare, now this is who I am, because your behavior will follow identity. Again, vegetarians don't eat meat, not because they have different teeth. It's because their identity is, I am a vegetarian. And when this is who I am, that is what I order off the menu. Build the identity around that. So who do you want to be as that business person? Who do you want to be? And make it fun, because if you're taking on the identity of business owner and in your mind, it's not fun, it's stressful, why is that? Come on, answers in the chat and make you guys think. Why are you setting it up so that I'm putting stuff off? Remember, procrastination is trying to protect you from the fear that you're not enough, i.e. failing. There you go. Thank you, Colin. So if you say, I have to succeed at this business, now I've retired, in order to fill in the blank, and your association to whatever that blank is if I don't do that, I'm not good enough, you're going to run away from starting. Everybody follow? So how do you make it fun? I'm going to set up this business. I'm going to do this thing. And yes, I deserve my retirement. I've worked 49 years. The mind will always justify. It's designed to. Because right now you're making the business more like work and less like retirement. Ooh. When you make the things you do for this new business fun, the fact you finally get the chance to play at this, because now you're retired, you've got a different energy to it than I've got to crack this business game. And I really should, because I've got all the time and I've been thinking about it for 49 years, but never gave myself permission. Now I'm finally here. I'm scared that if it doesn't work, yada, yada, yada. And we'll see where that goes.